Hello everybody, welcome back, or welcome for the first time to Vitalik's videos. Are you getting rough, delayed, erratic shifting? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you a possible fix. This fixed my problem, and now my pickup is shifting smoothly. What I'm talking about is replacing your transmission shift solenoid. This part regulates the flow and pressure of fluid within your transmission for accurate gear shifts. Try changing this out before you pay for a complete transmission swap. If this is the fix for the transmission shifting issues you are experiencing, like it was in my case, your wallet will thank you. These instructions are specific to a 2002 Dodge Dakota with a 4.7 liter V8 engine. If you have a different vehicle, some of these ideas might still be the same. So I'm not repeating myself, go ahead and watch my latest video showing you the first steps to accessing your shift solenoid. Once you expose the valve body, come back here for further instructions. This part can be purchased online for about $250 from rockauto.com. There's one filter you will need to remove to expose the valve body. The other one stays put. With the valve body exposed, you will have 6 8mm bolts to take off. Leave 1 or 2 bolts on until you remove the plug connected to the solenoid. The plug is clamped behind the drive shaft on the driver's side. I made a drawing showing you how the lever of this plug needs to be pulled down. There's a plastic gray pin that is positioned at the bottom here. This will tell you when you have the lever pulled all the way down and can pull the plug off. Use a screwdriver to pry it off of the valve body, then it will come right off. Careful, it's a bit heavy. Here's a quick view of the transmission if you were curious. The shift solenoid is this rectangular looking thing at the bottom end. You will need to flip over the valve body and unscrew 15 Torx screws to separate it from the body. Use this video as a guide if necessary. When you are finished unscrewing, the solenoid comes off nicely. Here's a side-by-side comparison. Don't be surprised when you realize they are not exactly the same. As far as I know, you don't need to do anything to prep the new part for install. Just lay it down on the valve body, inspect it, and be sure everything sits flush. You will need to tighten and torque down 2 middle screws first. According to the repair manual, torque them to 50 inch-pounds, then tighten and torque the others to the same specs. Do a final inspection, then move back to the transmission. Prep all the mating surfaces by giving them a thorough cleaning and scraping off any leftover gasket material. You can then take the valve body and tighten it down with a few screws. The repair manual instructs you to tighten to 105 inch-pounds. Also, don't forget to reclamp the solenoid plug before you get too far. Check to make sure the oil filter seal is still sitting in place or put it back in place before installing the primary oil filter. Buy a new gasket to reseal the pan, install it, then hand tighten the 15 pan bolts. Torque in a crossover pattern first to 7 to 9 foot-pounds, then torque once more in a circular pattern. I suppose now is also a good time to ask for your support. If you can click the subscribe button, like, leave a comment, I would really appreciate it. Last step, fill your vehicle with the right type and amount of transmission fluid. All right, everybody. You might be wondering how things are going right now. Well, I'm happy to report things have been going swimmingly. The truck is shifting very well, so I'm happy the problem is fixed. Turns out it was the solenoid assembly that needed to be fixed. Thank you for watching Vitalik's videos. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.